Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your homes. I'm Miss Ariba, your science teacher. I hope you all are enjoying the videos which I'm making for you all. And are you completing your work also? That's nice that you are completing your work on time, because if you will not complete your work on time, then you will be having the problem afterwards. So complete your work on time and watch the videos very attentively and very carefully. Okay, so in this video we are going to continue our chapter, our environment. You all know what is environment. All the things which are around us is called our environment. It can be living thing or non-living thing. It can be natural things or man-made things. As you all know that our environment is getting very polluted and dirty. In this picture you can see that the smoke from the factories is polluting the air, and the wastage material from the factories is polluting the water. So this is called air pollution and water pollution. In this picture you can see that the land is polluted and dirty. All the garbage and wastage from the human activities is there. So now the question is that how can you make the pollution less in our environment? I have already told you the 3 ways which are very important to make our less pollution. These are 3 R's. Yes, the 3 R's are very important to keep our environment neat and clean. The 3 R's are reduce, reuse and recycle. Repeat after me. The 3 R's are reduce, reuse and recycle. Great! Now we'll talk about first R, that is reduce. What is the meaning of reduce? Reduce means to use less amount of things. This plastic bag causes pollution on the land as well as in the water. Do you know that when the plastic bag goes in the water and the sea animals take it in their mouth, it's stuck and cannot be digested. So that's why the animals dies because of the plastics. So we should use less plastic bags and we should use reusable bags. Now in this picture you can see there are plastic bottles. These plastic bottles also pollute the water and the land. So we should use less plastic bottles and we should buy the bottles which can be reusable. We should not buy plastic bottles. Do you know that paper is made up of trees? And you all know that trees are very important for all of us because plants give us fresh air and they give us oxygen to breathe. And we are wasting a lot of paper, and because of wasting the paper, the trees are cut down to make the paper. So we should use less amount of papers so that the trees will not be cut it down and we will get fresh air and oxygen to breathe. The food canes are also polluting the environment. How they are polluting the environment? These canes are made up in the factories, and the factories, when they are making something, when they are producing something, they release a lot of smoke that is polluting our air. So if we will eat less cane food, the factories will make less cane foods. Then the smoke that is polluting the air will become less. This smoke is polluting the air and it is making all the living things sick. So we should use less things which are made in the factories. Now the second R we have is reuse. What does reuse means? Reuse means that use the things many times as you can. That can also avoid the pollution. These are the papers. We should not waste the paper and reuse them as many times as we can because the paper is made from trees, and if we will cut the trees we will not get fresh air and oxygen. So we should use the paper as many times as we can. Now in this picture you can see there is a cardboard. This cardboard can also be reusable. You can use it in many things as we can. You can decorate this cardboard and put your things in it and keep it aside in your room. It will look very good. Now in this picture you can see there is a glass and bottle that is made up of plastic. And this plastic can be reusable by growing the plants in it or decorating it and keep it in your room. It will look very beautiful. We should also not use the plastic bags and use the bags which can be reusable. The reusable bags are made up of cloth and can be washed and we can clean them anytime we want. So we should use reusable bags to keep our environment usable. The reusable bags are made up of cloth and can be washed and we can clean them anytime we want. So we should use reusable bags to keep our environment neat and clean and safe from all the pollution. Now the third one is recycle. Yes, recycling is the very best option to make less pollution. Recycling means that you find the new ways to make the old thing new. You can make old things new by recycling it. Let me show you some things which can be recycled. Look at this picture. You can see there is a paper, plastic bottle, glass bottle and cane. These are some of the things which can be recycled. Like paper can be recycled, plastic can be recycled, glass can be recycled and metal can be recycled. The canes are made up of metal, that is why they can be recycled. These four things are recycled and turn out into a new things and you can recycle them in your home. So what are the things that can be recycled? They are paper, glass, plastic and metal. Repeat after me. Paper, glass, plastic and metal can be recycled. Very good. If we will recycle these things, we can have less pollution in our environment. Then we will not be having the pollution on our land, in the air and in water. So you all know that to make less pollution, you are having the 3 R's, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. Plus you all have to also keep your environment clean by keeping it neat and clean and not throwing the garbage here and there. So these 3 R's are very important to keep our environment neat and clean. So you should all use them in your daily life. These 3 R's are also making our earth happy, and for the healthy life we all should use these 3 R's, that are reduce, reuse and recycle. Now I have a short video for all of you about the 3 R's that keep our environment clean. Enjoy watching it.
Hello, I am the Earth. Yup, the very planet you live on. There are 3 words which start with the letter R, which I love. They are reduce, reuse and recycle. Do you know why I love them so much? Because they are almost magical words. They can make all living things, as well as myself, be happier. I said that they are almost magical because without your help, it won't work. They need all of you children in order to do the trick. Each and every one of you are the real 3 R's magicians, those 3 words which can change the world. Do you want to know how? Yes? Well, let's find out. The first R is for reduce. If you think about it, there are many things you don't need. When you go to the supermarket, I'm sure you can take your own canvas bags instead of using disposable ones given to you. Like that, you will be reducing the amount of plastic, which is very contaminating. And I'm sure that you don't need to print out so many documents or photos, nor leave lights, television or computers on when you're not using them. If you remember this, you'll be reducing the amount of paper being used as well as energy, and in turn will be helping to reduce the contamination. And these are just a few examples. I am sure you can think of many more different ways to reduce what you are using or creating unnecessary waste. The following question will help you with this task. Do I really need this, or is this just a whim? The second R is for recycling. Now, it is easier than ever to recycle things we don't need anymore so that they can be reused. Near your home, you can find places like the recycling station and containers for cans, plastic, paper, or organic waste. They each have specific colors to make it easier to identify. By using them, you will avoid contaminating nature, the rivers and seas, as well as the atmosphere, which is the air we breathe. And finally, we have the third R, which refers to reuse. How many things do you think we can reuse again and again instead of throwing them away? Let's see. A piece of paper that has only one side printed on, a carton box. Let's see. A piece of paper that has only one side printed on, a carton box, a plastic bottle. You think now. With just a little bit of imagination, I'm sure you can come up with many more exciting and fun new uses for them. And remember, if you apply the 3 R's rule, you will make me a much cleaner planet with less contamination and where we can all enjoy a better life. Because, as you know, children can make the world of difference.
I hope you all enjoyed the video. Now I have an activity for all of you that you have to recycle an empty jar of a glass or a plastic and make a flower vase or a pencil holder. Or you can use a plastic bottle to make a flower vase or a pencil holder. Now it's your choice to make it and decorate it very beautifully and keep it in your room. It will look so beautiful. See you in the next class. Take care. Bye bye.